Yo, yo, what's going on, guys? How the hell are you? I am wonderful. I just saw Suicide Squad with Julia. We just got out, just got home, and spoiler heavy this review will be because I don't do two videos. I don't fuck around like that. We just do one. Get it all out of the way. If you don't want to know stuff that happens in this movie, watch another review. I'm going at it, man. Suicide Squad, if you guys don't know, is the third in the DC Entertainment Universe franchise of movies. You had Man of Steel, which was pretty good, divisive among fans, but still a good movie. Batman vs. Superman, Dawn of Justice, which was a clusterfuck, but had good acting, aside from fucking Jesse Eisenberg playing himself. But you got Suicide Squad, which is a movie about a bunch of characters aside from Harley Quinn and the Joker. I don't think a lot of people are really that familiar with. And I thought from the get-go, the movie does a great job of setting that up and getting you right into the world and letting you know what kind of characters you're dealing with. And you got Viola Davis playing Amanda Waller, who heads up Task Force X, which is the Suicide Squad. And her whole deal is, we need to have a group of special individuals, meta-humans as they call them, or just highly skilled assassins like Will Smith's character Deadshot, that can be put to good use whenever a big bad person comes down to Earth and starts causing a bunch of shit. They are criminals, and they rig them with these bombs that if they cross them, they will set the bomb off. So pretty much it's like they have no choice. Will Smith plays Deadshot, Margot Robbie plays Harley Quinn, and you got, you got what? Killer Croc, you got Captain Boomerang, and holy shit, just on a really, really, really important note, Jai Courtney, who, if you guys don't know by now, I refer to as Groot, because his acting's like watching a talking tree. He's fucking terrible. He finally turns in a memorable performance as Captain Boomerang, who is one of the Flash's arch enemies. He was pretty damn entertaining. And then, all around, this movie's fun. And I want to tell you guys off the bat, you guys don't go in there expecting to see The Dark Knight. This is not a movie that's meant to be, some amazing story and compelling. And I still think they did a pretty damn good job even in that arena. They showed Harley Quinn's origin. They showed Jared Leto is our new Joker, and he does a pretty damn good job. I thought he was a new take on the Joker, but this is a cool kind of, we get to see the rep that the Joker has, how he has all these gangs working for him, and that how he's pretty much been a mainstay villain in Gotham City for quite a while. People fear him. It's not the Jokers that we've seen in the past. And he's great. He does a good job. He looks very different than any Joker we've seen. But overall, he's pretty damn menacing. And, everybody does a damn good job. Killer Croc is awesome. Everybody's awesome. The acting, and even the story itself, there's really nothing that wrong with this movie. And you go in there now as a fan trying to find things, I guess, to complain about, because the last two movies had a lot of things that you could complain about. But this movie's fun. It kind of reminded me of an 80s action movie. There's no big complicated plot. It's just like a bunch of people getting assembled to go do a job, and they do it. And they go up against this, she's, I guess, I don't know if she's a DC villain. I don't know much about the Enchantress. I'm assuming she is because she's a part of the Suicide Squad, but she becomes the main villain of the movie, spoiler alert. You got Rick Flag, who's leading up the Suicide Squad, and he is dating her what's it called? Her host, because the Enchantress is like possessing the body of somebody else. And that's really only the big gripe I have about this movie. And it's not, I wouldn't call it a big gripe, but the villains are the Enchantress and her brother, who I don't even know if he had a name. He just looked like a big fucking video game character. Pretty throwaway. The movie was a lot more about the setup. The movie was a lot more about the Suicide Squad and their interactions with each other more than it was about the bad guys of the movie. And the bad guys were pretty underwhelming. There was not a moment where you felt scared. I think the Joker was actually scarier than they were. Aside from that, though, it's a fun movie. If you're going in there expecting to have a good time, you'll have a good time. And they didn't go overboard with the Easter eggs and the references that I felt like they did that in Dawn of Justice, where it was really over the top with a lot of the Easter eggs and little nods to comic book geeks like myself. There were a couple in there, but it wasn't overt or annoying where I had to feel like I had to explain things to my wife, because she likes this stuff, but she's not like an Uber fan like I am. And when we saw Dawn of Justice, she had questions, and it's not my fucking job to explain the movie, Mr. Snyder. So I thought Suicide Squad, though, overall, it's not a perfect movie. The dialogue, it leaves things to be considered sometimes, but overall, it's a fun action movie, and everybody came through and played a really good role, and it's just cool to see these characters on screen. Yes, Batman's in it. Stay for the mid-credits scene. And just as a fan, it's just cool as hell to see Harley Quinn on screen with the Joker. They did a little nod to the famous Alex Ross painting, if for all you super geeks, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, it was cool to see Batman fighting Deadshot. It was cool to see Batman fighting Joker and Harley. Overall, it's got minor flaws, but overall, pretty damn good movie. It was a fun experience. I'd give it a B. Maybe even a B plus, if that means anything. But yeah, if you guys have seen the movie, let me know what you think. Comment on this. Let's talk. Let's have a discourse. And that will be it. I might have left some stuff out, but hey, whatever. Fun times all around. Go see this shit if you're a fan, alright? Peace.